old now, so they're coming close to retirement. Maybe this could help them with that. And my brother maybe going into college, so this definitely would help out the entire family if I was to win. There's always new cards coming out every week, every Friday. New packs drop. New season just started, so there's always the Yao Ming that recently came out, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. So there's always new cards coming out. So there's always changes to be made to the lineup with new cards coming out. I definitely do need to finish up that Yao Ming grinds to get that.
Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
So the Nets starting 5. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for Orlando, they've got Harris, and it's Keller in at the shooting guard. Roy kicks to Harris. Pass to Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Harden the pass to Durant. And that's going to be a travel. Magic ball. Here's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Bamba in the high post. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Katie, here we go. And that one is good.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Pass to Bamba. For 3, Harris hits it from 3-point range.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside Irving. There's the pass to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bamba kicks to Harris. Passes it to Roy. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. Pass to Shepard. Over Harris. Not enough on that one as it misses. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Shepard Guarded by KD.
Well, you can see the more experience Mo Bamba gets, the more assertive he becomes. Really nice job in there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Magic leading by 7. The pass to Shepard. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving way outside. The shot will not fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Harden. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Boy with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Timeout.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Brooklyn, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Magic, a few slots below them.
And seeing where the Nets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Shepard, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Goes up the baseline, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Passes to Shepard. And it's sent back by KD. Now Irving. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Pass to Irving. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
There's the three. And the Nets miss again. Orlando leading by 15. For the three. They grab their own miss. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Griffin. 1:52 left to play in the first. Good work defensively by Carter. Anthony looking it over. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter outside. Clock at 6. Anthony nowhere around. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
To the middle. Griffin passes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Let's go. Rebound by the Magic.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Isaac outside. Now the dish to Fultz. Pass to Anthony. Now Carter. Isaac outside. Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Hickson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside Jordan. He kicks to Irving. Pops it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. On the pass to Anthony. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Carter. It's good. And the Magic lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Five seconds left in the first quarter. A deep three from Irving. And so it's the Orlando Magic out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina, becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin, also DeAndre Jordan out there. And it's Irving in at the point. Irving kicks to Griffin. Down low. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it. because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
The Nets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Dishes it to Hickson. Pass to Durant. Driving.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Pass to Roy. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Harden, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Keller. That shot, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he drives in. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 21. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
Isaac outside. The pass to Roy. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Roy gets the bucket. Roy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening. I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now, here's Roy. Defense is right there. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Magic who shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Roy. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Hickson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint. Here's Bamba, and he makes good on the layup. Bamba's got 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Harden. Unloads from 13. Orlando grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Isaac gets to Harris. Back to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bamba. Basket good. 8 points for him.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Outside Roy. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Bamba.
Mo Bamba, no doubt.
And here's Hickson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's Keller. Outside for Roy. This one for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
So both teams making some changes here. .130 left here in the second. Inside, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Fultz with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shepard the pass to Roy.
Next foul. Nicholas Claxton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Magic have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Roy.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. And Anthony subbed in for Harris. And both free throws good for Roy.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Harden. He takes it in. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shepard, defended by Griffin. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. From the stripe, Carter pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Connects from three-point range.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
On its way from Irving for 2.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Now Irving. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Orlando out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Brooklyn has possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, they've got Bamba, and it's Shepherd in at the power forward position. The Magic shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
We do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the basket is good. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Harden bounce pass. Irving for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Harris passes to Bamba. Back to Harris. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Bamba showing you the ability to pass the basketball. Pretty look.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 17 now.
Boy, there is an ease with which Kevin Durant plays the game. This guy knows I can score from anywhere right now.
Harris passes to Shepherd. From 15 feet away. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Claxton. 5 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Unloads from 13. That one drops for him.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He's off on the first. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Hickson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here's Harris. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Bamba. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. It's blocked. On the wing, Irving. The pass to Durant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Passes it to Isaac. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the lob for Harris. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Harris has got 9 points. Outside Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Harris passes to Roy. Pass to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Now, here's Hickson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Harris. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. Triano, he's covered by Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hickson. Over Fultz. Moves back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
He misses the free throw. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Triano, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Here's Roy. He kicks it to Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now the pass to Hickson. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Will it go? Hickson. And it's sent back by Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In the seventh pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
The Magic shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Carter hits them both. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Griffin. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That one is off. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That one is no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 20-7 run. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Passes it to Griffin. Over Fultz. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Magic shooting a superb 63% from the field. Hickson against Anthony. Fultz looking around. Back to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. The rebound by Harden.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Griffin. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Torrey Craig is out there with Hood. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Hickson in at the 1 spot. Here's Okeke. Fultz dishes to Anthony. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is Craig. Hickson finds Craig. Inside. Here's Shamet. And it's good, 2 points.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Fultz with the ball. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Count the basket.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Down low. Now, here's Craig. Not a lot of room. Comes up empty down low. And for the Magic, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hickson passes to Craig. Leonard trying to break free. And it's sent back by Isaac. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hood's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, don't underestimate the in-between game of Rodney Hood. This guy can make shots from just about anywhere.
Here's Anthony. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper. One of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Now Hickson. Pass to Hood. Back to Hickson. Puts it up. They get it back. And it's Leonard missing. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fultz, no good. So it's Brooklyn now. Now here's Hood. Got a piece of it. Here's Craig. Pass to Shamet. From deep 3-point range, the shot no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. To the middle, here's Isaac, and it's denied. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Leonard. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Isaac's got 11 rebounds in the game. Okeke passes to Fultz. And there's the pass to Isaac. Leonard against Anthony. Driving in. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Leonard trying to break free. Hood gets the bucket.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
And here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. Fultz with the ball. Back to Isaac. Kicks it to Ross. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Ross has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Now Hickson. Pass to Craig. To the paint. Leonard with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Anthony. Shoots over Hickson. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Shamet. Pass to Hickson. He kicks it to Hood. The pass to Craig. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The drive by Anthony. Was on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Deep two from Anthony. And that one comes up a bit short. Craig against Anthony. Pass to Hood.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. For the Magic, Gary Harris comes in for Fultz. And Hampton subbed in for Cole Anthony. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. .137 left in the game. Leonard kicks to Hood. And here is Shamet. Outside Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. Pass to Hampton. To end the cold streak.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, R.J. Hampton. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Shamet with it. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. Now the pass to Hood. Clock at 6. Jordan trying to free himself up. Hood can't get it to go. Here are the Magic now. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now Hampton. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
All right, Markel, strong defensive effort tonight. What is the key to be successful at that end?
We're trusting each other. You know, we're being in the right spots and positions. You know, when it's pick and roll, We're helping each other, and that just leads to our transition, leads us to easy buckets and get us going on the other end.
Well, it was a great win tonight, man. Congrats on the victory. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.